Excellent connection. Alright, now we're gonna put this here. We're gonna adjust everything on the screen. We got our Webull app open right here on the side. So here we go. Welcome everyone. Today's gonna be a good day. I can feel it. Let's just hope our live doesn't disconnect like last time. Da-da-da. What up, everybody? We're gonna see what is available to trade today. Let's take a look at NIO real quick. Pretty good though. It is recovering slowly. After hours is positive. It was positive like in 1.5% around 8 o'clock this morning. But now it's losing some momentum. But hopefully it gains it back. Oh yeah. It's about to be. Hmm. The alligator. Hopefully this does not disconnect again. It's been glitchy all morning. NIO pre-market looks pretty good, up 0.5%. Volume is looking excellent right now, almost 6 million. Yeah, it seems like it's losing momentum again in pre-market. We got about 23 minutes before the stock market. I know yesterday it opened down, and then for about the first 2 hours, it just kept bleeding and bleeding and bleeding, and it came down to almost negative 9%. But then, after it started picking up, after it hit a low of 42.50, after it hit a low on 42.50, it started climbing back up. And then Then I want to say around like 1 o'clock or so, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it started leveling off, and then the last hour or so of trading Neo, the stock started going down again, and now it is pre-market. We are up 0.42%. It was up almost 1.5% in pre-market, but now it is losing that momentum, and it is trending downwards again. If it plays out the same way as yesterday, most likely the first 2 hours of the stock, it will be bleeding downwards. Probably to around 42 again. Probably till around $42, maybe even a little bit lower. A lot of people are still going to be taking profits, so I will not be surprised if it bleeds down to around 42 or lower. But this time, we're not going to be standing on the sidelines. If it gets to like 42 or lower, we're going to be buying in. That is the plan today. So we're just going to have to wait and see when the market opens. But man, where was Ride again? Let's check out Ride. Ride is also losing momentum in pre-market. Earlier, they was up like 6% last time I checked this morning, and now they're also losing momentum. I'll be purchasing Ride. I really like Ride. A lot of people were saying LI Auto, but I like Ride way better. Lordstrom Motors, in my opinion, is better than LI Auto, simply because their vehicles, the products they make, are superior to LI. But Neo is still the top dog, even though it's losing momentum again. So it's going to be a very, very interesting morning. Guys, if anybody's watching this, let me know in the comment section, what stock are you watching right now? Because if we have a slow, non-volatile day in Neo again, man, I like volatile stocks. Beyond Meat also having a little, man, pre-market, everything was up earlier, but now everything seems to be selling off. Let me click on my watch list to see. Xpeng also down. Yeah, today might start out in the red, but I think we'll be in the green by the end of the day. Jumia also down. That's another one I'd be looking at. Neo edging down again. Neo, come on, man. Rocket Mortgage also down just a little bit. JD.com down. Alibaba down. Let's see what else. Apple also down. AT&T down. Airlines down. American Airlines is still up, but I think it's about to turn red. Also Carnival, Delta, Royal Caribbean. Yeah, we're probably going to have a red day at open today, but hopefully it's a big one so we can buy some more stocks. Let's look at Neo again. It's the main one we're looking at today is Neo. Yeah, they're about to turn red as well. Yeah, if you see their pattern forming, it's about to go in the red again. So most likely it will reach somewhere around $42 again this morning, and then if it plays out the same way as yesterday, once it gets down to 42 or so, maybe a little bit lower today, you never know. I think maybe between 41 and 42, and then it will start rising back up again. A lot of banks have released their new target prices for Neo, and a lot of them are saying that Neo is going to be $50+. I know Citi, Bank of America, they're all releasing their price targets, and other investors as well, like big hedge funds. Everybody's saying that Neo will be a $50 to $60 stock, which is absolutely good. From this number right now, we're at 44.98. So even if you buy in now, if it reaches the price target of 55 or 60 by the end of the year, you are still in the money. Still making that money. Yeah, we got about 15 minutes till the stock market opens. Yeah, Neo's in red territory right now. Yeah, pretty much everything on my watch list is in the red. We're just going to see if it stays in the red in the first 30 minutes to an hour of stock market opening. Personally, I tend to not buy in the first half hour to an hour when the stock market opens, simply because I want to see how all the patterns are setting up, and I want to see how the market is going to do. A lot of times, if you stay out the first 30 minutes, you let everything settle, you'll be able to pick a stock that will rise that day more successfully. If you are just pretty much going in without letting the market settle, a lot of times that is how people lose money. But we're in the game of making money. So we're going to pretty much, unless it gaps down, like 5, 10, 15%, and I'm like, yo, this is an opportunity, then I will buy in. But if it's just slowly bleeding, I stay away at least the first half hour of the market open. So we're going to see. Let's see what other stocks we can find. A check on Webull. Guys, if you want to get your 4 free stocks with Webull, check out the link in the description. They're giving 4 free stocks when you deposit $100 or more, simply because they're launching their brand new crypto trading feature on the Webull stock trading app. So the way they want to get the buzz out is by giving people 4 free stocks. Yeah, so if you want to start investing in the stock market, man, Webull is the way to go. That is the platform I'm on right now. I absolutely love Webull. And if you get 4 free stocks, that is absolutely amazing. Now you can start trading and you'll have a decent amount of money. Let me see what the markets look like. Yeah, the Dow Jones is in the red, S&P 500, and the NASDAQ. Sweet. Yeah, the Asian market was down as well. Probably a lot of people taking profits. There's been rumors that they're going to shut down the US economy again. And I think the closer we get to the transitioning for the new president, the stock market is going to get volatile, especially if he decides to shut the again. Woo-hoo. Yeah, if he decides to shut the country down again, man, stock market is gonna be red, red, red. And especially right now, since the major COVID crash of the stock market, where we were down like 30-40%, maybe even more. Since then, the stock market has rebounded tremendously. It has pretty much a full V recovery. So I think if there's another shutdown, everyone and their mother will be taking profits. Like, everyone will be taking profits, and they'll be buying some of the stocks at even lower prices. Even if we have a COVID cure, I do not think that will matter. If they shut down the economy, the stock market is going to tank. Autos and trucks. Hotels and cruise lines up. Target. Oh, All right. Let's see. Let's see what we can find. Top gainers. Let's see top losers. National Holdings, 10 cents. Nah, we don't want penny stocks. We don't want penny stocks. What's this one? Huh? Let's check this one out. Let's see what this one. Ooh, a major sell-off in this one. Well, why? It's been steady, gapped up, started rising, then gapped down like crazy. Probably they released negative earnings. Let me check real quick. JOYY. Huh. They were down, now they're up to 84. Let me see. Let me first see what they company. Oh, that is why. That is why they were. Yo, Joy Inc. has been labeled a fraud. Look at that. Look at that dip though. It just went off the cliff. It was trading at around $95, $97, 100, and then got labeled a fraud, and boom. Oh man. Went down all the way to $69. That is insane. Yeah, they got labeled a fraud by another company. Man. Yeah, man, these fraud companies are popping up more and more. Like, I think this year so far, there has been a ton of fraud companies. Like, I've been following the market for about maybe 6 or 7 years, but man, as of lately, a lot of companies are being exposed. Like literally, a ton of companies are being exposed as frauds. It is insane. Especially, you got to be worried with the Chinese companies, man. A lot of them report fake revenues. I was reading an article earlier today, and it was saying how like Baidu, the Chinese like giant, is investing billions and billions of dollars into companies that are absolutely fake. Companies that are reporting like 90% fake revenues. All their books are absolutely cooked. And these other bigger Chinese firms that have a boatload of money, they're investing in these smaller companies that are cooking books, cooking earnings. Man, I don't know. I do not know what's going on in the market, but something is extremely fishy. Man, oh man. Yeah, but this one, it is up in pre-market. It went from 73 to 83, up almost just over 13%. We're going to see in about 7 minutes when the stock market opens we're going to see if this little fraudster holds their gains. I think it will open up at about 83, and then I think it will continue going down. The fraud allegation was just released about 17, 18 hours ago. And a lot of short sellers are about to make a ton of money. Especially when a company gets labeled a fraud. It does not matter if the stock price is $100 or $500. It is going to take a major, major hit. Yeah, and Joy is a big company. Yeah, Joy has over 300 million users. Insane. What stock is everyone watching today? I don't know, man. The market's all in the red today. Like everything I'm watching, slowly recovering. Look on Neo. Yeah, Neo's up again in pre-market, 0.5%. It was red about like 10 minutes ago, but now it is making a comeback. Let's go. Let's go, Neo. We're going to see if it presents us with the opportunity to buy. So we're going to see. Who else is watching Neo? So we can make some money on this stock. We're going to see if it has the same pullback as yesterday morning. If it do, we're going to play it today. We are going to play it today. Sweet. I might be buying a crypto mining gig. Countdown has started, fellas. The market opens in about 3 minutes and 54 seconds. The countdown has officially begun. Let's go. Let's see if we can make some money. Neo, it is up 0.64 in pre-market, but I'm thinking it might pull back slightly a little bit more to around 42, maybe 43, maybe even 41. Who knows? We're just going to have to wait and see. We got about $900 in available cash to play with today. Everything else is locked up. If we see green, I'll be making some sales. So hopefully we'll have more money to play with. Now, under 3 minutos, we're gonna go and hopefully make some money. I want to see what Neo is gonna do. Yesterday, I was expecting a little bit longer pullback, but it only pulled back to $42.50. And then I was like, if it gets below 42.23, I was buying in. But then around 42.50, it rebounded and then went back up all the way to like $46.60 or so. And then it had a slight pullback the last hour or two of trading yesterday, and I was not able to get in. But if today Neo goes below $42, I'll be buying in. And hopefully the play is same as yesterday and we are able to ride it back up for a couple of hours. And then the last hour or so of market, we're probably going to end up selling, and we're going to try to catch the same train again tomorrow. Normally Thursdays for some reason are good days for me. Like Thursdays so far have been days where I make decent amount of money. I don't know why, but a lot of stocks tend to dip and then close way higher than open, like on every other days. Fridays are very difficult for me, guys. Most of the time on Fridays are tricky. Sometimes you can get in on a good stock and then you gotta wait 2 days, man. 2 days, and you gotta pray that these news channels do not release any negative content, or that COVID is under control again. Because if they release increase in numbers or something bad about the company, it's over. Monday morning, you're taking a big L. That is why I do not like holding stocks over the weekend, especially if I'm only trading them. If I believe that a stock has long-term potential, I do not mind buying on a Friday whatsoever. That way, even if it goes down on Monday, I'm a long holder and I believe the stock will recover and make us some money. Ooh, NIO almost up 1% in pre-hours. Let's see when the market opens. We got about 20 seconds. We're about to see what NIO is about to do. Maybe today we might have the rally that we didn't have yesterday. Yesterday after earnings, I thought NIO stock was going to rally up at least 5-10%. But the rally never happened. Even though NIO yesterday, it closed red. And it was red the majority of the day. But now it opened positive. Let's see what they are about to do. Man, if they have a pullback like yesterday, we're buying in. If they continue to go up, I probably would not be buying in, simply because I already have money invested in NIO in both in my public account, the ones that you are seeing right now, and in my private account. But if it dips down below 42, I'll be averaging down even more. Let's see my watch list to see if anything. Yeah, slowly everything is coming back into the green. I think today might be a good day overall. Let's see. What stock is everybody looking at? Let me know in the comment section on the side. Airlines. I was expecting airlines to be up at least 5%. I was reading some good vaccine news. But guess not. Let's go, NIO. Let's go, NIO. Yeah, volume for NIO, it is looking good. Yeah, we got over 4 million in volume. That is insane, man. That is insane. That means people are still interested in NIO. The hype is still there. JI, the dark. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, man. My guess is that it will go down through next couple of weeks and then bounce back. Could be, man. Let me look at yeah, because if you look at it the last week or so, it's been leveling off around $44 to $46. Also, the stock has not had any major pullback. I was expecting a pullback. Even if you look at the 3-month chart, the 6-month chart, the year to date, there's no major pullback. It literally spikes up, levels off for a little bit, and then spikes back up, levels off, spikes up, levels off, and then you see right here, the last month or so, it has just been going up. And right here, it is slowly leveling off. It might take a dip back down to around 40, maybe level off and then spike back again. But the stock definitely is overdue for a pullback. Even though I like NIO, I am a big fan, long-term investor, all that good stuff, it will be healthy for it to pull back. That is just my honest opinion. Because if it just keeps going up and up and up, people will get burned. Like if NIO just jumps to 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 plus without a pullback, man, a lot of people will get squeezed in and they will lose money. And then when that pullback eventually happens, they'll be so crushed that they will sell for a loss. Especially people that haven't done their research on NIO and are looking for a quick buck to make some money. A lot of these stocks that don't have pullbacks, when they have a pullback, it is a big pullback, anywhere between 20 and 50%. Yeah, but so far just doing all right. Leveling off. I was expecting way more volatility out of NIO. Zoom in. Yeah, I was definitely expecting more volatility out of NIO. Yeah, I believe today it will play out very similarly to yesterday. Yesterday, the first couple of hours, the stock was going down. As you can see right here, the first about 2.5 hours till around 11 o'clock or so, the stock was bleeding. It was literally inching down little by little. It did have a couple of spikes in the green, but then as soon as those spikes hit like a little bit, then they just kept going down and down and down. And it came all the way down to 42.50. And my target for yesterday morning was 42.23. And I told everybody on the live that was tuned in yesterday, if it goes below 42.23, that I was buying in. But it was super close and I did not end up buying in. It got all the way down to 42.50 and I was like, a little bit more and I'm buying. But then it did a full reversal and then went back up to like $46. And then the last hour and a half or so, before the market closed, NIO started selling off again. People were taking their profits. And I can't blame him, man. I can't blame him. I was expecting way more. Ooh, man, the volume on NIO, it is insane today. Over 7.5 million so far. And we've been only open 5 minutes. Man, oh man, oh man. I think NIO is an amazing long-term play. Absolutely amazing. Personally, I think NIO in about 2 to 5 years will be a $300 to $600 stock. A lot of people are probably taking profits right now. Especially people that got into NIO at around $15, $10. They're probably taking their profits and waiting for the pullback. I think there is going to be a pullback. Probably to around $42 again. That is my target. But we will just have to see. I think the market is going to do good today. Yeah, it was a lot more red in pre-market than it is now. Yeah, NIO is up 1%. Let me click on my account to see if anything else is in the green so I can sell it. As you guys see right here, look at this. My only profitable stock is NIO. We are up 8.5%. Pretty good, NIO, man. I appreciate it. I also bought Rocket Mortgage. Man, Rocket Mortgage is being manipulated by all the funds, man. They're not letting this monster go. But Rocket Mortgage long term, man. I think the next couple of years, Rocket Mortgage will be a giant. They made, I think like 180, no more than that. It was like this astronomical number. I think they refinanced over $1 trillion worth of mortgages in Q3 of their earnings alone, which is absolutely insane. This stock I got for free. So as soon as this one turns green, it will be sold. Also, AT&T down 6%. Man, AT&T has been bleeding, man. But the dividends is about 7% yield which is pretty good. Kraft Heinz only got 1 share. As soon as this one turns green, it's gonna go as well. This is probably one of my biggest failures, guys. My biggest failure of them all. On this stock, I am negative 83%. This is when I first opened up my Webull account. And then for some reason, everybody was saying, G-Nuts is Genius Brands going to be the next big thing. And me, I bought pretty much almost at the very top. At one point, it was making like positive 7-8%. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to sell it. It's going to go higher. And then it got dumped. It got dumped. Now the price is $1.19. Yeah, and I got in at $7.21. This one will be sold by the end of the year for tax purposes, so I can cut this loss. And then we're going to move on again. So guys, lesson learned, do not FOMO on any stock. A lot of times these stocks, especially if they go from $1 and they're a penny stock, there's a reason they're a penny stock in the first place. So do not get caught up in all these people that push stocks, for real. Yeah, so I took a big L on that one. This one, ISBC, also got this one for free, which I'll be selling as well. These 6 shares I also got for free. They're down 40%, but they have a dividend, so I'm holding them. But once they turn green, they will be sold. The only ones I actually bought was AT&T, Rocket Mortgage, NEO, and no, this one I got for free. Yeah, GGAL I got for free as well. So once they turn green, they're going to be gone. All right, let's look at some stocks again. Yeah, NEO's up at 1.5%. Looking good, NEO, looking good. Let's see LI Auto. I know a lot of people have been asking about LI Auto. Yeah, their 6-month chart looks excellent. Hello, bro. Nice stream yesterday. I appreciate it, man. We're trying to do it again today. Yeah. I was hoping NEO was going to have a pullback to around 42 again so I can buy in. But they're rising today. Hopefully today we have the rally that we should have had yesterday when they released earnings. Yeah, LI Auto going up as well. Let's see. Ride. Yeah, this is another one I'm looking at, and I'm hoping they pull back so I can buy some more. Not buy some more, buy in, because I like Ride as well. Jeffrey, good morning, bro. Keep up these live streams. Ah, man, I appreciate it. I had to come on live. I released a video last night selling all my NEO, and man, oh man, that video got a ton of hate. I think that video had more dislikes than all of my other videos combined. The NEO fan base, it is insane, bro. Yeah, NEO is going up today. Almost 3%. Man, I hope we have the rally today. Ooh, NEO looking good. Yeah, today might be the rally that we were supposed to have yesterday. Continue the momentum. Also, a lot of banks, a lot of hedge funds have came out with their price predictions for NEO. And the majority of the big dogs like Citi, Bank of America, they're all giving their price targets to $55 to $60 or more. So that is an excellent sign. Also, these banks, once they start buying up, man, they invest a ton of money. So hopefully that will give us even better returns. If NEO goes up to $55, $60 by the end of the year, that will be a nice return. Yeah, so far so good. We're up almost 3%. Man, I was hoping for a pullback. Yesterday, guys, we was watching Neo bleed. We was watching him bleed for like 2 hours. And I'm like, if it goes below 42.23, I'm buying in. And then it just kept bleeding. And then I got tired and I had to get off, do some work around the house. So soon as I got off, right here, and I'm like, all right, peace out, fellas. I'm out. Man, the stock started rebounding. And then for the next like 3 hours, it just kept slowly climbing and climbing and climbing all the way up to like 46 and some change. And then about the last hour, hour and a half or so of the market, it started selling off again. Yeah, and I was hoping today that it was going to have a similar pattern where it bleeds the first couple of hours, probably to down to again $42. Hello, Kevin. What up, man? Yeah, and I was hoping it was gonna bleed to around 42 again. That way, I was gonna buy in and then let it ride for the rest of the day. Yeah, up 2.99%. Jeffrey, thoughts on DraftKings? Man, my brother's investing in DraftKings, but personally, I do not own any shares as of yet. He's been trying to convince me to invest with him. He got in at a decent price. Yeah, ooh, up 4%, gapping. Nice. Yeah, chart looks excellent. Yeah, my brother, he's big into DraftKings. Yeah, it looks good, man. Yeah, I think DraftKings will be a good long term play. If you look at it though, it is being pushed, man. Like I watched the NBA finals, and man, on their commercials, on the little daytime shows, like they're talking about betting like constantly. So I think DraftKings has a very bright future ahead of them. I might have to I might have to buy some DraftKings in my private account, like for a long term play too. Yeah, but so far DraftKings is looking good. Oh, Neo's on a tear though. Let's go, boys. Today might be the rally. Look at that. Woo-hoo. Look at that rally today. Let's see how long it lasts. Or what do you guys think? Should we sell and then buy back in when it dips again? Or is this going to be a rally that is going to be up 10% for the day? Kevin, thoughts on let me see. Never heard of them. Best Inc. Huh. Yeah, Best Thing seems like it's been bleeding for a very long time. First time hearing on about Best. Let me Google real quick to see what they do. All right, Best is a Chinese company. Yeah, there's an article saying it's going to be one of the best stocks for November. Yeah, they got their earnings coming out. Let me see. I think today. Yeah, they got their earnings coming out today uh, at 9 p.m. So it might be I personally haven't done my research on the company, so I can't give you any advice on it for real. Yeah, but so far they're in the red. If you're expecting them to beat earnings, then it might be a good play. But so far they've been bleeding. See, I'm having a Zoom class and I'm also watching your stream at the same time. I appreciate it, man. You invested in Zoom though? If you're using Zoom, you gotta buy at least 1 or 2 shares. Let's check them out. I never got on the Zoom train simply because yeah, this is definitely not the right one. Couple of shares. Yeah, it is down one. I was expecting Zoom to have a way bigger pullback, man. Especially when they release the vaccines. I think Zoom will continue to bleed. Yeah, I have a feeling if they release these vaccines and they're effective, people start taking them, I think the economy is going to open up and Zoom will probably go back down. Like me personally, I'm not a big believer in Zoom. Zoom's let's see, look at Neo. Man, Neo's an absolute beast. Yeah, now it's having a little red candle. We're going to see how that turns out. Yeah, but so far the volume, it is insane, man. Neo volume, absolutely crazy. What other stocks are you guys looking to trade? Yeah, so if this pullback for Neo happens and we go down below 42, I'll be buying in for sure. But normally, guys, the first half hour of the market, I don't buy in at all. I just let it ride to see which way the trend is going. Because a lot of people buy as soon as the stock opens, and then I used to do the same before, and I will tend to lose a lot of money. But since I started waiting for the first 30 minutes to pass, my gains have improved tremendously. Any of you guys investing in cryptocurrency? Right now they have that option on Webull. Now on Webull you can buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all that good stuff. That is why Webull is giving away 4 free stocks if you sign up this month. They got the promotion going, trying to push their cryptocurrency feature. So they're giving everybody 4 free stocks when they sign up to Webull and deposit $100, which is not bad at all. Yeah, I'll be making a couple of videos probably today or tomorrow showing you guys why I am investing in cryptocurrency, especially Ethereum. why I think Ethereum it is going to be the next big thing. I was going to sell all of my Neo shares in my Webull account and then use that money to buy Ethereum. But I know a lot of people are not investing in cryptocurrency, so I will probably end up keeping my Neo shares in this public account with Webull. That way we can go live, we can trade, all that good stuff. And then I'll probably end up opening a separate account and show you guys how I invest in cryptocurrency in a separate account. That way I keep the two separated. But man, crypto baby, cryptocurrencies, whoo-hoo! Like, I am extremely excited. On trend, I just invest 5K in ETH because of your video. Man, you're not the only one. Check it out. I'm actually watching it right now. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I dropped 13K in ETH about two days ago, 3 days ago, and so far it's doing pretty good. It is doing pretty good. Yeah, this is just the start, man. I'm using Robinhood to buy it, but I will be using Webull as well. But I will see if I can open up like 2 Webull accounts, or maybe use my wife's account so I can like show you guys how I do it on Webull as well. Yeah, man. Ethereum got so much potential, especially now with all the cryptocurrencies on the rise, the uncertainty in the economy, the uncertainty in the world. There's protests everywhere. Also, people are starting to believe that cryptocurrencies are a storage of value, like gold was. But now, for some reason, people are leaning away from gold towards crypto. Gold, in my opinion, is very manipulated. Also, diamonds, all of that stuff, it is manipulated. Cryptocurrency, on the other hand, is very difficult to manipulate simply because it is not controlled by any government whatsoever. Oh man. Let's go, Neo. Let's go up 3.13%. Man, this pullback might take a long time, man. Miguel, I only have 11 shares of Neo, but I'm going to keep it for a long time. I agree, man. Let me check mine. In this public account, I only have 32 shares, about $1,500 worth. I'm up 9.85%, about $136. Man, a couple of days ago, I think, not last week's Friday, maybe last week's Friday, I was up like $400 on my Neo shares. And I'm like, man, should I sell? Should I sell? And I didn't sell. And then that same Friday, the Citron douchebag, I don't know if I can say that. Yeah, but the Citron dude, he released his little thing about Neo, and he was shorting it and all this BS. And then my Neo stocks just started plummeting. I went from making $400 on my shares to like negative $160. And I'm like, man, I should have sold and bought back in. And that was all in a single day. It literally jumped up 30%, and then that same day dropped down 30%. That volatility was insane. But I held on to my guns. I didn't sell. I didn't want to be shaken out. Because if I was shaken out of the market and I was afraid, I would have sold for a loss, and I would have just missed out on over 10% of gains. So guys, sometimes if these short sellers are shorting it, or there's a news article, it is not smart to listen to these guys. A lot of times they're doing it for their best interest. I guarantee you he was shorting it And then once he released the news, these guys know they got influence. Like these dudes, if they say something about a company, their influence alone can manipulate the stock price. As soon as he released the article, NIO stock price dropped 30%. Just imagine having the power to drop a stock 30% simply because of something that you said. That is insane. And in my opinion, that's pure manipulation. Because if he's doing that, I guarantee you he made a ton of money when we had that 30% drop in one day. He made an absolute killing. Yeah, but today NIO is looking good. We might not even have that pullback. We might not even have that buying opportunity today. If it continues like this, yeah. Now we're passing yesterday's highs. We're up over. I think we can get to $80, $100 per share on January. Man, I agree 100%. In my opinion, I think NIO will be closer to 300 by the first quarter in January. Especially once they start releasing information as planned and people start making good reviews, that will drive the stock price up. Also, next year, early next year, 2021, they're releasing 2 new vehicles. And you know the hype, you know they're going to have those vehicles in all the car shows, in the magazines, online reviews. That is going to create a ton of buzz and a ton of publicity. Especially if they work, especially if they can somehow beat Tesla in one of their aspects, maybe in style, maybe in the weight of the car, or maybe some awesome feature that Tesla does not have. They can use that as a marketing strategy. Man, it will gain NIO so much attention. And also, you got to look at NIO. In China, overseas, they got a cult-like following. I know in the United States, they got a ton of Tesla boys. Even on YouTube, everybody's pushing Tesla. They got the Tesla. Everybody's flexing on YouTube, are supporting Tesla. They're supporting them by buying cars that Tesla produces. They're supporting them by pushing Tesla stock. I think NIO in Asia, they're going. And in my opinion, all that will do is drive the NIO stock up even further. The more publicity NIO gets, the better. Miguel, yeah, it was on a Wednesday when it goes up. I was thinking the same. Yeah, man, I was like, man, for a second, I thought I got trapped in one of those hype things again. Because sometimes, man, YouTubers be pushing stocks. Like, they be pushing stocks just for their own gain. Especially YouTubers that got like a big following and they can get some like publicity and they push these stocks and they make a ton of profit. And then the stock just ends up dumping. Yeah, but NIO right now, it is on a tear, man. 47.07. I think the highest we've been yesterday was like, let me see, like 46 and some change. Yeah, so far we're beating yesterday. Man, it's ruins my plan again. I was hoping for a slight pullback in the first hour or so. But I'm happy NIO is going up. My shares are still sitting good. Do you short ETH or do you just hold it? Personally, man, I'm when ETH 2.0 comes out, if that is successful, I think we're going to see record prices for Ethereum. That are in the cryptocurrencies, their predictions are like off the charts. They're predicting like $250,000 per Bitcoin. They're predicting $5,000 for Ethereum. $9,000 for Ethereum. Man, their predictions are absolutely in. A boatload of money will be made. And personally, I've been following cryptocurrency for the last 4 years. And I used to invest back in the days. So, and I think this run is going to be bigger. I know a lot of people are not even like realizing what is happening in Bitcoin and in cryptocurrencies right now. Everybody's looking over it like it's not even happening. In Bitcoin, it is almost reaching their all-time highs. I think this was $18,400. And I haven't seen no major YouTuber cover it. I haven't seen any major news about it. It's like they're trying to keep it from exploding. But as soon as the media catches on and they start saying, "Oh, Bitcoin's at $20,000 again," then the masses will flock in, and I think we're going to see even more record-breaking numbers for cryptocurrencies. Just like we're about to see record prices for NEO up 5.73%. We're at 47.64. Boys, today we might have the rally that we did not have yesterday. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm up 12.93% on NEO, $174 in profits. But still not selling though. I'm going to hold more time. Yeah, me too, Miguel. NEO is way safer than others because many big companies invest in it. I agree 100%. I know a lot of people are trying to push LI Auto also